Hey, welcome back, Moto Tubers. This is episode 3. Getting some new parts in soon. We've got tires arriving at the shop that we're gonna be doing on our new tire machine back here. Also a new battery install and some brake pads. Also waiting on parts for that twin cam, and hopefully they get here soon. That's where we're at. Let's get on with our week. I chose to go with these batteries. They are made in the USA. We've got it hooked up to the charger. This is the old battery. We've also got the front tire came in. It's a Dunlop D404. It was pretty dry rotted and blown out. So bad that I couldn't take it on a shakedown ride once we got it running. Here I'm working on a kickstand for my hand-built chopper. We'll see how that goes. It's not working out too well so far, but got some modifications to do. Well, it's the next morning, and today I am headed out to go check out a 1978 Yamaha XS 750 motorcycle that's been tore apart. The owner got a little too deep into the project and isn't comfortable putting the bike back together. So it's in pieces. We're gonna head out and go see what this bike looks like and if it's something that we wanna take on here at the shop. I've got here a schematic of the upper end of that particular motorcycle. I've been looking it over, kind of getting familiar with it and hoping to make sense of what the owner's done with this motorcycle. Oftentimes we use schematics online. Sometimes we use them out of books. I have a stack of motorcycle maintenance manuals, breakdowns, wiring diagrams, and all kinds of things I've saved over the years. Let's go check this bike out. I've always got my ramp, tie downs, and wheel chock ready to go in case I decide to pick the customer's bike up and bring it back to the shop to work on. All right, Mototubers, we're here checking out this Yamaha XS 750 3-cylinder, and unfortunately, the spark plug has been off and it's completely seized. The engine is seized. Carburetor's off. It is in really bad condition. Matter of fact, such bad condition that we are going to go ahead and scrap the bike. I did offer him some other options that involve spending a lot of money on the bike to get it running or possibly switching the engine out completely, but it's just not worth it for what the bike is and how much the bike could be sold for in the future. So we're just going to go ahead and scrap the bike, scrap the project, and call this one quits. All right, let's get going. Check it out. We're at this old abandoned town here. It's pretty cool. Bike loaded. We had to use a cherry picker because the engine's seized and the tire won't spin. He is just giving it to me because it's in such horrible condition and they were moving and he needed it out of his way. So I can't turn down a bike even if the engine's seized. I see parts there. Got a box with the seat and the tank. I can at least sell some parts on eBay. So let's go ahead and get this thing back to the shop. Well, here's the box of parts laid out from this Yamaha SX 750 special. Got a rear fender, seat, tank, old helmet, plastic side panels. Check this out. Not the guy I got it from, but the guy he got it from etched his own serial number into all of this stuff. It is pretty funny if you ask me. Anyway, don't know why he had some special system going. It's all over the bike too. I'll show you guys that. Now I got to try to figure out how to get the bike out of the back here because the engine's seized and it's not going to want to roll out. So let's try to figure that out. We got this unloaded. It was not easy to do. I did it by myself. The engine's completely seized and I couldn't film it. However, it's out of the truck. It's on the ground, and now we're gonna start seeing if we can salvage some parts off of it and not let this thing go to complete and utter waste. I like the wheels. I like the dual disc front end. It's got some pro taper bars on it. Those gauges and these headlights might be resellable. Oh, hey, Mototubers. Well, next I'm gonna be taking the front forks and front wheel off. We got new tire for the front wheel, and we're gonna be getting the front forks rebuilt for this bike. So let's go ahead and get those taken off, right? Got them. Wheel, forks, ready to go in for rebuild, and some new rubber on this tire. All right, so I'm headed out. Got a couple stops to make today. One is dropping off these forks to get rebuilt. The other one is to check out a motorcycle that just was recently tagged as a special construction bike. I'm just honestly kind of curious what that looks like. We're gonna go check out this motorcycle and see what it looks like getting tagged special construction. Well, that was cool. I got to go check out the frame that's been stamped as a custom build. They put the plate riveted to the frame right over the original VIN number, so I thought that was kind of interesting. It's pouring down rain outside. I am not a fan of the rain, especially being a biker, working on motorcycles and loving to ride. It is pouring down rain. I'm soaked and freezing cold, so I'm gonna head on over to dropping these forks off. And that was the suspension shop. Well, it's funny how things work out. After I left the suspension shop, I got a call from somebody who is having issues with their carburetor. It's on an FXR. We'll see what's going on with it. I just got done checking out that FXR. Turns out the carburetor that's on it is one of those China knockoff CV carburetors. Highly unreliable and never run correctly, in my opinion. Chances are I'm gonna be taking the stock CV carburetor that came off the bike and rebuilding it for this FXR. And that concludes this episode of Thompson Custom Bikes. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure and like, share, and subscribe to get the word out there to all your moto friends. Thanks a lot, Mototubers. We'll catch you guys next time.